secret that New York City has some pretty crazy subways. Just the amount of violence that goes on down there, the crime, the homeless people, just the shenanigans that go on down there. And recently, things have been even crazier. December 22nd was when 57-year-old Debrina Kawam was sleeping on one of these F trains right here in Coney Island, right in this area. And she was set on fire by Sebastian Zapata. So this happened December 22nd here in Coney Island. Sebastian Zapata, 33 years old, set her clothes on fire as she was sleeping in the F train here. And then he fanned the flames with a shirt and actually sat here on this bench and watched her burn. Apparently, Sebastian entered into the U.S. 5 years ago illegally, according to him. And he was staying at a shelter in the city. He was tracked down by police soon after, thanks to a widely circulated video and, of course, images of him. January 7th, just recently, he had a court appearance for his arraignment. He pleaded not guilty to murder and arson charges. And then just a few days after that, a man was pushed onto the tracks. He survived. I don't know why things are so bad nowadays. I don't know what is happening. But I wanted to show you this spot. I'm going to show you that spot where the man was pushed and show you some other ones and just some clips of some of the crazy stuff that goes on. You see it on TikTok, you see it on Instagram. And so I'm going to take some rides and show you and try to find some of these characters, see what I can find.
Investigating multiple stabbings on this New Year's Day, two of them happening in the subway system. Police tell us the first incident happened at 9:30 this morning. A 30-year-old man stabbed multiple times.
Do that, bro! You see that? You see that, you crazy?
Oh, hell no.
Police need your help. The NYPD says 39-year-old Sabir Jones is wanted for pushing a woman into the side of a moving train. Now she's fired from her
Come on, sit down properly!
Crossing now into Manhattan at the 18th Street station, right around Chelsea. I guess it's Chelsea. But this is where Joseph Linsky was pushed on New Year's Day around 1:45 or so p.m. This is right where it happened.
It is very disturbing. A man thrown onto the subway tracks by another man he didn't know, who then tried to run but was quickly caught. That's the good news. This all happening a little after 1:30 today at the 18th Street number 1 train station in Chelsea, a very busy station. The 45-year-old victim rushed to the hospital where authorities say he is now in critical but stable condition. We are hoping him well, to be sure.
And the camera's right there. That's the footage that you saw on the news.
Of the suspect who is accused of pushing a 45-year-old man in front of a moving southbound 1 train at 18th Street and 7th Avenue around 1:30 p.m. on New Year's Eve. He's been identified as 23-year-old Kamel Hawkins of Brooklyn after being apprehended at Columbus Circle. He's being charged with attempted murder in the 2nd degree and assault in the 2nd degree. The victim was taken to Bellevue Hospital and is listed in stable condition. Mayor Eric Adams saying the city will have an increased police presence out in force for the holiday.
There's nothing to stop you. If someone is standing there and someone comes behind you, I'd say these days people are being much more vigilant and they're not necessarily standing all that close anymore. I mean, most people are careful with that, but there's a lot of people that aren't. I would say a lot of tourists, they kind of hang real close to the edge, and it can be really dangerous. Should come as no surprise to know that 42nd Street subway system is very busy, probably one of the more busy ones in the city. There's always something here, always people singing or characters in here doing things. It's the gold guy. So currently up in the Bronx here, almost at the end of the line, I went through Harlem and everything. At the risk of redundancy, I'm not going to show you all of these different subway stations, but I mean, most of them seem pretty normal. I think it just comes down to the typical wrong place at the wrong time, such a type of situation. And this is what it looks like up in, way up in the Bronx here. This is the one line all the way up. Ever since these situations happened, there's been a lot more police all around in the subway systems, even above ground too, but especially down in the subways. It seems like people are being a little more careful. They're not hanging out near the edge as much, but I still see it. I mean, I think you can kind of, I feel like if you ride these trains a lot, you kind of get a vibe. You kind of, know when there's someone's being a little foolish, a little sneaky, a little weird. Anyway, back out of the subway. That concludes my hour and a half of riding around the subway all over the place. Hopefully that shows you a little bit about what it looks like as far as subway systems. There are others that are better than others, or there are other ones that are worse. But all in all, not that bad of a place. You just got to watch out for people that are going to set you on fire or push you onto the tracks. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to get something to eat. Many more videos coming from New York City.